Instant fish enabled.
Hey guys, I want to showcase something I found that's pretty awesome today. It's a AFK fishing trainer for Bedrock Edition, something that Mojang has stopped us from being able to do um, until at this time. Uh, AmyGrrl's come across and made a way to be able to do this. Uh, I'll have the link in the description, so once you get it downloaded, go ahead and follow the video because you may get warned that it's a Trojan or a virus from your antivirus. So go ahead and continue with the video. I'll explain what you need to do from there. But this is quite amazing, guys. I think anyone that wants to do some AFK fishing will appreciate this. All right, let's get on to the video. Okay, guys, once you get the file downloaded with the browser of your choice, which, like I said, the link's in the description, you'll end up with a file like this. You can use whatever program that you want to extract the file with. And I've got my Windows security set up open in here so we can see what happens. It's fairly normal. Any kind of trainer or executable that's not signed, you'll get a false alarm from your antivirus program. So just keep that in mind. That's the reason why I'm adding this to the video. And I'm just going to extract it here. Okay, it's not got its little icon that it's going to have after it gets approved here. So let's go back and see if we can see it in our, it doesn't show any. If we try to execute it, now we get this error. Okay, and that's kind of the reason why I'm showing this. Okay, then it's showing up down here as a Trojan. So all we do is come down here. Always like to, even if it's software, I know it's safe and it pops up, click on see details. This little window will show up. Click on yes, and then it shows you where the file is. That way, make sure that you're looking at the right file. And then I'm just going to click on restore. And let's try that again. Okay. Now the file's been opened. And you can see the icon, it's changed up here. We have a little like Minecraft looking icon, which is what the display is over here. And we can see this is for version 1.7.1. That's what AmyGrrl set it up for. And then we have these few different options down here. One thing that you'll need to do is switch your mouse key to G when you want to run this. And then you just follow these in order, except for the last one here. But to autofish, you just do the Control F. And then if you want to instant fish at the same time, you can do Control C. So you'll do Control F first and then Control C to instant fish. Now, if you have items that you need to mend, this is where you come down here and you can use these other options that AmyGrrls have provided. So what you want to do is, before you can do the Control V, set up how many items you want to mend. So you can have your fishing pole in slot 1 on your hotbar, and then the next 8 slots is what this is identifying can be used to mend those different items, as long as they have mending, of course. So if you only need to mend one, which first we're going to need to have Minecraft up, and then you click on Find Minecraft.
Minecraft connected.
And you'll get that little audio saying Minecraft is connected. Now we should be able to come over here, yes, and edit these. So like if you only had 3 things in hotbar slots 2, 3, and 4, then you could change this just to represent those 3 to repair. And then it's how many times do you want to switch between the fishing pole in the next slot to repair, and it's going to do this like 120 times in each slot. So it will fish, and then it will switch to hotbar item 2, and it will do this 120 times. And then next it will do it with the next item in row. So hotbar item number 3, and then finally hotbar item number 4. So again, that way you can go ahead and you can select however many you want. I just wanted to show you basically on Windows Security what's going to happen when you do get this file downloaded. Like I said, I've tested it. I've had I think 4 different iterations we went through to test it, and all of them have been completely safe on my computer. Again, you know, use your own common sense. I'm not going to tell you that you're 100%, but for my testing and interaction, I've had no problems. So we'll close this up. I'm going to close the file up, and then this is when you go to the link to get the file. You're going to come up to this website, Mr. Anafun, and then AmyGrrl as her posting of the trainer. So you'd want to go down and read through all this. AmyGrrl's got a lot of information that's posted down through here that's, you know, you might find interesting and in the world to get to this point where the trainer is created. And it kind of gets back to what we're going to talk about is Mojang is kind of cut off auto fishing for us. I mean, back in 1.2 something, I believe we could still auto fish or AFK fish. Now they've disabled it because of how the game mechanics work for the recasting of the bobber, and so now that stops us from being able to AFK fish anymore. And it's been an issue, and lots of people, you know, who've played Java before, and then they come over to the MCBE version, or whatever you want to call it. That's the official name, Minecraft Bedrock Edition, or you can call it the PE because it's basically being filtered down to the lowest level of hardware to build the run. That's up to you. But anyway, this version, the Bedrock version, has been, like I said, they made a lot of changes to try to get it to work with as many devices as possible. In doing so, they removed AFK fishing. They removed a lot of the spawning mobs and stuff to make it work better. And these things that I'm talking about, in my opinion, except for the AFK fishing, you know, it's obvious that it's what they've done. So if we click on the question mark here in the app, there's a lot more information on how to use and the functions. So if you run into some questions, it looks like I don't know how easy this will be for you to read on your screen, but you could always take a screenshot and zoom in. And then we'll click on the question mark to get back to our interface. Okay, now we'll open up Minecraft.
Minecraft disconnected.
And you get that when you do close the audio. Notice there that when you do close Minecraft, I've had it open for a little while, so I went in and closed it, so it would hopefully make it a little faster to interact. And let's see, let's go back. Here we go, we're over into the settings. I had to change to get it back on to be viewable for you guys. And you want to go into your keyboard and mouse settings and change this. Normally this is set on button 2 of your mouse. So you're going to want to click on it to where it highlights like this, and then you hit the G button, and then you can hit it. That's the switch back. Hit the G button and you're done. So if we go back over here, and we see this G. Okay, let's go ahead and go into my world that I've set up for this. Okay, and basically I went in and grabbed a few items to kind of show you how this sets up. I've emptied out my chest, and I've just got a hopper that's running into the chest, and then my water to fish into. I do have a sky access block here. I don't know that you need it, but also since we have the phantoms now, you do want to make sure you're fishing in a closed area. I'm not sure that one can get down in this hole, but if you did run into the problem, you know, just close that off. Also, I have a bed over here so that I can, if I need to, go ahead and sleep to get rid of the phantoms. And then I'm going to go ahead and cover all these slots. And the reason why is so that the items that I catch will go ahead and go into the hopper instead of collect on my person. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 items, or 4 things that can be repaired in our hotbar. We have our fishing rod that we're going to use, which I've got Luck of the Sea, Unbreaking, Lure 3, and Mending on. Our diamond sword just has Mending. A fishing rod that we previously caught, you know, they always are almost broken when you get those. And a bow. And I'm just going to let this run through, that way you can see how it works. Okay, I'm going to switch back over to the program, the trainer, and let's see if, I don't know if we can build it to see both of these at once. Let's see if I can minimize that to do it. Yeah, there we go. That way you can see how the interaction works. So we're going to switch to our pole. That's what you want to do. Once you've got your settings set up and you've changed your key to G, I'm going to go back over here, and we're going to make sure we find
Minecraft connected.
Okay, that's the clue that the trainer's connected to our Minecraft application. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to press control. Actually, we can do this once we're in the program because it's already connected now. I do want to lower these settings though, just for the demo purposes. Yeah, we can't click in there to edit it, so we just have to use these buttons, which is fine because once you have them set, you probably won't be changing them later on. And then we only have 3 items that we want to repair. Okay, we'll switch back over to our game, and then just aim. And like I said, for me, I'm gonna make sure I'm standing on the hopper so that the items go down into the hopper instead of going into my inventory, or trying going into my inventory. So from here, we're just going to Control F.
Autofish enabled.
We're going to Control C to infinite instant fish.
Instant fish enabled.
So this is kind of crazy.
Instant autofish disabled.
I'm going to turn the sound down. Let's see. Okay, and what I did there to stop this is I just went backwards. So I done Control C and then Control F to stop. So now I'm going to go back to Control F.
Autofish enabled.
The fish.
Instant fish enabled.
Control C. And now to start the menu, which, you know, I think would probably be a good idea to make sure your rod that you're going to use to repair everything is fully repaired first. And then just do the Control V.
Mend items enabled.
So it catches the fish and then it switches to the next slot. Now I've repaired my sword, which wasn't too damaged to start out with. And so when you're selecting how many times you want to switch, you want to probably set up your items so that the worst damaged is maybe the first slot and then the maximum amount of times. Or if you just want to repair a little bit at a time and repair a lot of things, then you can go with the lower number of switches. Or, you know, you can account it for whatever amount of time that you're going to use to play the game. So that's totally up to you. AmyGrrl made it flexible in that respect so that you can use it. As you see that we switch now to the third item. And you can see the item being repaired. Now it's done 10 times on each one, so now all the mending is done. So if you want to start mending again, you can just do the Control V.
Mend items enabled.
And it will start back over. If you come in and you're in the middle of the mending and you want to stop it, push Control V.
Mend items disabled.
Now we're back to instant fishing.
Instant fish disabled.
Now we're back to just regular fish. And let's turn that off.
Autofish disabled.
Let's turn autofish back on because it seemed like it stopped actually doing the autofish right there.
Autofish enabled.
Because it should just catch a fish every time like you normally would in Minecraft. I have tested this on Realms and I need to test the latest version again. Yeah, there we go. That's how it should work. So if something acts a little quirky, just start over. That's no problem. These games are a little bit quirky sometimes, so you just got to work with it. And that's the same kind of mechanic that you would normally have. More than likely, though, this is good for a single player. That's kind of up to you, and if you play multiplayer with other players to let them know what's going on or not. I'm not going to be the judge of that. I'm just wanting to showcase this awesome trainer out to be able to show everybody that's been frustrated with not being able to do the AFK fishing in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Again, shouts out to AmyGrrl for creating this. A lot of time has been spent correcting it, or making it, fixing it, making it a little better, and then all the different iterations to build a lot of instant fish, and then to mend the items, and then add the little audio details, and the question mark for support and help. So guys, go ahead and check it out. Make sure you like her post, AmyGrrl's post over on Mr. Anifun's website. I hope it's something you guys enjoy. Thanks.
Instant autofish disabled.
There you go. See, we got quite a few items in just a short amount of time, and we've done a little bit of mending on our devices, or of our different items. Thanks for watching, guys.